These are the strongest monsters in the entire MonsterVerse ranked from weakest to strongest. And look, there's been some pretty damn strong monsters in the MonsterVerse, but we gotta get to the bottom of who's on top. And I can't wait for these comments. Oh yeah, and don't forget, it's my list I cannot miss. Kicking off the list, I got Rodan. I just really love Rodan. Really just a giant pterodactyl birthed in a volcano. Who wouldn't love that? The one born in fire, the fire demon. His introductory scene was mwah, and he threw hands with Ghidorah off rip. But next up, I gotta go with Mothra, the queen of the monsters. One, she's gorgeous. I love her classic sound effect. And I already know there's people upset I have her above Rodan, but listen, I don't make the rules. Not only is she Godzilla's muse and makes him mad horny every time he sees her, but she beat Rodan's ass. But he's cooked. She's a real ride or die. She slid for Godzilla. She went right at Ghidorah, no fuck skip. From there, I got Amulek, which is kind of like the MonsterVerse's version of Biollante and Hedorah. This thing's backstory is a thing of nightmares. And if you want to see its credentials, ask Behemoth if he's still awake. From there, I gotta go with Tiamat. GXK didn't really do her service in showing how powerful she really is, but she was giving Godzilla problems in Dominion. Problems. Too bad she got stomped out and then obliterated in GXK. And then Godzilla took a nap in her home? What? From there, I got the male and female Muto. Were they even really villains? They were just trying to clap sheep. Real quick, shout out to all my short kings. But they were tag teaming the hell out of Godzilla. Pause. No diddy. And I just have a soft spot for him. You know, I like this design. And from there, I gotta go with Muto Prime, which is basically like the final form of the Mutos, was giving Godzilla problems. And I just love this design. Look at the gold scale skins on the arms. The fucking Megatron looking face. Ugh. And it threw down with Godzilla on multiple occasions and tried to fucking alien Godzilla. Put eggs in Godzilla and get a whole bunch of new Mutos. That shit was crazy. You trying to impregnate Godzilla? From there, I gotta go with Scar King. And I feel like a lot of people might underrate Scar King just because of his screen time in the movie. But don't forget, he's the one who initiated the initial Titan War, was basically an evil dictator of all of the other great apes, somehow found a way to manipulate and control Shimo and capture her. That shit's gotta be a big feat. Plus, look at my man's wingspan. God! I'm a big fan of his fight style. It's like a Brazilian b-boy, athletic as fuck fight style. Low-key kind of bit off King Caesar. Plus, with the whip, come on, man, he's cold. Next up, I got Mechagodzilla, who was really just the soul of King Ghidorah trying to fuck up Godzilla and get that lick back. But this thing was specifically designed to kill Kaiju. And I'm not gonna hold you, this thing was beating the brakes off of Godzilla, dragging him and fucking tossing his head into skyscrapers. That shit is crazy. This thing was relentless, even though it copied Godzilla's whole fucking flaw. Word for word, bar for bar. It's a cheap knockoff version of Godzilla, but it was made in China. But at the end of the day, it still took 2 Kaiju to defeat it. But from there, I'm going with Kong. And I know a lot of people are probably like, over Mechagodzilla, you're crazy! And yeah, I think after GXK, especially if he has his Beast Glove and his axe, I think he can beat Mechagodzilla. It'll be close, but he can beat him. He's at his peak now. He's bigger, stronger, faster, got the Beast Glove, got the axe. Bro's really Kratos and Superman. Come here, boy. Oh yeah, and he's actually King Kong now. Into our top 3 with number 3, I gotta go with Shimo. And listen, I know there's a lot of people that think I hate Shimo. No, I love Shimo. I just personally have not seen enough from her. I'm more of a see to believe kind of guy, not hear what I'm told kind of guy. And based off of what we saw in the movie, I wasn't that impressed. She really didn't even want to fight. She's a big dog. She's a victim. Plus, if all you gotta do is take one of those crystals off her back to control her, I feel like it's pretty easy for everyone to figure that out. Listen, respectfully, me personally, I'm not letting a Neanderthal chain me up like this. But she's still causing Ice Age and she's strong as shit, so I gotta give her a damn respect. In second place, I'm going with King Ghidorah. This thing isn't even from Earth. It's a giant 3-headed alien dragon that was shifting the forces of nature. It itself was a category 20 hurricane, causing tropical storms everywhere. With bioelectricity, regenerative abilities, Ghidorah almost killed Godzilla and was really giving him fits throughout the entire movie. Plus, this is King Ghidorah we're talking about. This is Godzilla's Joker, his Green Goblin. He may be a false king, but there's a reason he's called King Ghidorah. And he was doing all that with no hands and Kevin's dumbass. In the first place, quit playing with him, man. It's Godzilla. Did you ever have a doubt that I wasn't gonna put Godzilla first? This is the king of the monsters we're talking about. Godzilla is the smoke seeker. Not to mention in his new evolved form, this man is a pure menace. But if he ever goes thermonuclear mode, it's curtains for everybody. And either way, both of those forms are still Godzilla. And that's why he's number 1. But that is just how I would rank him. Let me know how you'd rank him down in the comments below. And as always, like and follow FOMO. Doug Supremacy on top, and that man is massive. And he really told Kong, step aside, the big dog's gotta eat. That's my king.